was always in love with the word sister. It wasn't that I wanted to do something that Sister so-and-so did. I just loved being with the sisters. So when I was a young girl, we were living in Homewood, and I went to Holy Rosary School, and I just thought those sisters were great. I was too young to know anything, but I just thought they were great. And then we moved to the north side on Spring Hill, and I had another group of sisters, Divine Providence, and I thought they were great. Then I went to high school at St. Benedict's, and I thought they were great. And there was no place else for me to go, so I stuck with St. Benedict.
I found for me that being in religious community, I was challenged to do things that I never knew I could. I thought when I entered, I would just be one of the sisters who would, kind of take care of the house, bake bread, help with the cooking. And then I found out I was going to go into education. I was going to go to college. That was great. Every time that I was called to do something, I was thinking, I don't know that I could do that. And yet I knew somewhere in me, that the community had prepared me for it. So I have been really blessed to be able to do the things that I've done. And I credit the community for believing in me and for giving me the resources to do it.
I always wanted to be a sister from when I remember as a child. I didn't have an idea at that time of any particular reason. I knew I could teach, that I knew. And so maybe that's why I wanted to be a sister, because that's the only thing I knew as teachers.
Now, my reasons for coming to the community and my reasons for being here today are very different. I like the habit. I just thought the habit was everything, and I thought the habit made the sister. I found out later that it didn't, and that's why you see me like I am now. I now understand the commitment of religious life and what it truly means to be a Benedictine woman. Our vocation is one of service to the community, of course, but also to the wider society, wider church.
We pray for the church, not just the Church of Pittsburgh, but we pray for the church. And when you think about Benedictines and the hours that we pray, the world over, it's almost like an undulating wave that goes on and on. There's always prayer going on around the world, from monastery to monastery. And I think that, using St. Paul's, you need to pray always. I think that's a beautiful rendition of that.
One of the most amazing things in recent years was how the sisters have really worked very hard to stick together in the whole move from Perrysville Avenue here to Bakerstown. And one of the things, that touched me so deeply was for them to say, as long as we are together, that's all that matters. We don't care where we go, as long as we go together as a family. That touches the very deepest part of my heart. To me, that's community. And that's what my love of community is.